Y'all, this is your boy Shafferspeeks. So let's get right into it, guys. Black Lightning, Season 3, Episode 16, Book of War, Chapter 3, Liberation, the season finale. My God, man, this was a pretty high action, high packed episode, man, because we finally got the final showdown between Black Lightning and Gravedigger. And, Lightning, she was hauled off to the rest of the crew. Black Lightning, as you all know from last week's episode, he charged straight for Gravedigger, and Gravedigger put an ass whooping on him. I'm not gonna lie. He even tried to kill Jefferson twice using the I'm gonna microwave you from the inside. The second time around, Lynn had his back, shot him in the back with some anti-booster, and deactivated his powers for the short span of time. Because Odell, speaking of which, Agent Odell, he even had his own little failsafe mechanism for the pit, or the ASA facility, as I already postulated before. Because I mean, if you're going down, bro, if all your operations are going down, you gotta have a failsafe. You gotta have a getaway plan. So that's what Odell had. And so won the battle between him and Campaign. Uh, decided to finish him off, against Jennifer's dismay, of course, but as because he put one in his spleen, and as Khalil said, he'll let God handle the rest. It's in God's hands. But then also Tobias actually escaped and went to Markovia with his mother, as we all find out. And he's just basically sitting at home, and chilling on the TV, watching how everything is, and trying to plot his next return back to Freeland to take the crown back of Freeland. You know what I mean? Speaking of Freeland taking the crown back, Lady Eve faced off with Commander, Grace. Or what is it? No, it's Commander, darn, her name just slipped my mind. Commander Gray. There you go. Commander Gray. And so as soon as Lady Eve saw that there's a double crossing afoot, guns are blazing. Because, Freeland already said, look, if the Markovians come here, because I ain't going to let them take control of those damn metas. Right? So, like I said, Lady Eve, the fine ass Jill Scott, she already knew something was up her sleeve, so it was a gunfight, which ended up actually winking the both of them, actually killing them both, I believe. And that's crazy, man. That was really crazy. And I also liked how Geo and Lightning teamed up to go up against Gravedigger. And that volcanic fucking lightning, that was dope as hell. As flashy as that shit was, obviously that shit didn't work up against Gravedigger. Hell, even Erica tried to go up against her, and her and a few ASA agents, but he put him to sleep though, literally, as he was going for the pit. And that's when I said, Lynn Jefferson faced off against Gravedigger for some time, but with the anti booster in effect, Gravedigger was just no match for Black Lightning. He lassoed his ass and gave him a clothesline from hell, and laid his ass out. And so with the ASA facility, the pit getting ready to erupt and just go out. Gravedigger was right there laying motionlessly, so we thought that he was actually honestly dead. That wasn't the case, because at the very end of the episode, at the press conference, and how Lane and Jefferson and Lightning were talking about how there should be like a boarding school for all the metas in Freeland. They wanted that to have that one. They wanted that to be ratified. There's a pasty ass old man who we find out is disguised as Gravedigger. Speaking of disguises, Grace unfortunately had to face off against her wife, Nissa Thunder. Because Gravedigger, manipulated her mind with using his powers, and she was comatose. So we'll see. And Lynn told Anissa, like, look, she's gonna have to go elsewhere to be taken care of. So hopefully Grace comes out of her coma and is able to regain all her normal humanly functions and so on. Because that shit was a low blow. Also, RIP to my boy Detective Henderson. He took a bullet during the Markovian soldiers on the home front for Freeland, because Allah and his homeboys showed up in the middle of the damn shootout and cleared him out. But Henderson got fatally struck, and he died. He basically died in Jefferson Black Lightning's arms. So, and that's a really cool way to write off his character, because the character that portrays Henderson, there was nothing else for him for the rest of the damn series, and I'm really sad about that, because I really enjoyed the character of Henderson. But it was nice how they wrote him off like that. And I really enjoyed this episode, man. Uh, I cannot wait for season 4. I really can't. I really look forward to that, because even Lynn actually was mysteriously and secretly popping green lights still. So that's going to be a road, and that's going to be one of the linchpins, as Cress Williams said, towards TV line. That's going to be still in season 4, because you can't just get over addiction like that. Even he praised for the fact that they didn't just say, all right, now she's off drugs, let's get it going, let's keep going forward. No, addiction is something that takes time, and I really like the fact that they're going to be using that towards season 4, as well as Tobias coming back through. So let's see what happens. Hope you guys really enjoyed this season. Hope you guys really do. Please make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for more content from your boy, and be sure to share. Peace and love.